Now today, we're going to be doing some mods on this little Daihatsu Sioi you can see behind me. Now, we've sneakily borrowed it from a friend of ours. Now, she thinks we're going to get a pedicure, okay? Now, in fact, we're going to be modding this little beast up, okay? Now, we've got 8 hours till she finishes work, and we've got a total of $500, okay? So we don't have much money, but we're going to do some awesome mods.
Alright, so part 1 of our stereo installation. Pioneer head unit, RCA outs, nice little unit, $100. Variant split, $100. Active response subwoofer for under the back seat or wherever we choose to put it, $100. And then basically the little bits and pieces to plug it all together.
So we've shown you the car, you've met Marty, we've shown you the gear. It's time to get to it, let's go. Now, Marty's a smart guy and he's sorting out all the wiring before we install the unit. That way, he can double check everything before he puts it back together.
Now, central locking itself is pretty straightforward, but the thing that makes it difficult to put in is finding the right way to mount it, because you need to make sure it's going to reliably lock and unlock your doors. You don't want to get stuck without it. So the way this works is basically just this little rod here attaches to our motor, and then using this clip, it clips onto the lock. It's always a good idea to test everything before you wire it in, so you don't have to pull it out again. So we've just finished wiring up our power now that we just ran through the engine bay. And we plugged all the solenoids in with all this wiring, and it's the moment of truth.
Now the speakers are in and they're looking awesome, and Marty's pretty happy about it. So I get to work in the front installing the new CD player and plugging in the wiring loom that Marty soldered up. Now, while I'm putting the front back together, Marty's in the back seat wiring up the sub, which is going under the seat, so you won't even know it's there. Now, one way you can improve the sound of your front speakers on the cheap is by dampening the door down with this self-adhesive sound deadener. It'll prevent rattles and improves bass response. Just cut it to size and then stick it over any holes in the door. Now check out the one-handed soldering technique. Now we bought a chrome tip for $10 and the guys down there are going to put it on for us. Total mod probably about $25, and it's going to make an incredible difference to the look of the car. With the decal off, you can use some wax and grease remover to get the leftover residue off your paint. Okay, so the speakers are in, the central locking's in, the tweeters have been installed, but look at that muffler. Seriously got to do something about that. So we're in the car and we're off to Tuffy. Now, originally we didn't have much of a budget for wheels or tyres, but we've just had a call from John at Tempe Tyres, and they're going to help us out with some stylish alloy wheels. We've just been down to Tempe Tyres to put the wheels on, and I tell you what, the little Sioi is looking awesome.
The other part to this is the keyless part of it, which is control unit and all the wiring that we stick through the doors. Our friend was always saying that, she doesn't want to be driving around in the Daihatsu, so we thought the best way to solve that is to take the sticker off the back.
The exhaust is on, and as you can see, the little Sioi is starting to look a little bit more respectable. Now we've got to get over and get the window tints done because we're seriously running out of time. Now the only thing we have to find is, where can we find someone who can do it in the time? Okay, the tints are on and the car's looking great. So check it out. It's hard to believe this is the same car we started working on only 8 hours ago. We've put in a new head unit, new speakers, tweeters, central locking, keyless entry. We've taken the stickers off the back, got the windows tinted, and now we got these awesome wheels. What a beast. All right, so the car's all done. We're back at headquarters. It looks awesome. What do you reckon, Marty?
Where'd you go?
The girl who owns the car? Well, that's the thing. It's actually my car.